One of the top manufacturers of laptops for business use is Lenovo. There are many iterations of the recognizable Lenovo ThinkPad in almost every office and classroom. Our personal favorite from 2022 is the ThinkPad Z13 Gen 1. We were especially impressed by the Ultrabook's lightweight appearance and pleasant form factor when combined with the potent Ryzen 6000 series processors. But in 2023, Lenovo upgraded the Z13 with the ThinkPad Z13 Gen 2, which offered a performance boost and a marginally updated appearance. However, is purchasing the most recent Z13 Gen 2 worth it, or is it preferable to pay less for the Z13 Gen 1? Starting at $2,069, the base model includes an Ryzen 5 Pro 7540U processor, 512 gigs SSD, and 16 gigs of RAM. Conversely, the Z13 Gen 1 can be purchased through Lenovo's website, as well as most large retailers like Amazon and B&H. The Z13 represented one of the largest redesigns to the ThinkPad appearance at the time of our Z13 review. With its black vegan leather top and bronze frame, the ThinkPad received a much-needed fashion boost. Lenovo has made an even greener laptop with a 75% recycled aluminum body and a flax top cover in an effort to lessen its impact on the environment. The flax gives the Z13 Gen 2's top lid an almost wooden appearance, and in my opinion, this is the greatest ThinkPad appearance ever. The original Z13 came with a redesigned touchpad that ultimately eliminated the outdated ThinkPad buttons above the touchpad. Still present on both laptops is the antiquated track point, which is located between the G, H, and B keys. Customizable menu cards now appear when you double tap on the track point using a Z13 Gen 2. Additionally, you can adjust audio device settings and mute the microphone using the track point. Although we were hoping for a few more ports, the Z13 Gen 2 only has two USB 4 ports and a 3.5mm audio jack, just like the Z13 Gen 1. The Z13 Gen 2 and Z13 Gen 1 base model screens are identical to one another. A 13.3-inch 16:10 aspect ratio IPS or OLED display is standard on all Z13 variants. Both laptops have touchscreen setups, and the maximum brightness of each display is 400 nits. For either Z13 version, though, I suggest going with the OLED option because it offers better contrast ratio, brighter, more vibrant colors, and deeper blacks. The OLED versions provide 100% coverage of the DCI-P3 color spectrum, making it an excellent value display for creatives. The Ryzen 5 Pro 7540U processor is the processor that powers the Z13 Gen 2 base model. Additionally, the Ryzen 7 Pro 7840U processor is available for purchase with the ThinkPad Z13 Gen 2. The Ryzen processors of the Z13 Gen 1 are a step down. While still powerful, the Ryzen 6000 series' power comes at the expense of longer battery life. It outperforms its Intel counterparts in benchmarking tests, but to fully utilize these processors, you'll need to be connected to power. Although we haven't had a chance to test the Z13 Gen 2, we did observe that the Z13 Gen 1's battery life wasn't very good in our hands-on review. Rich Woods, our editor-in-chief, was only able to get 245 minutes, or slightly more than 4 hours, before he needed to recharge. Although we hope that these figures will rise with the 7000 series CPUs, we will have to make the assumption that battery life won't change all that much until we have a chance to examine the Gen 2 itself. The ThinkPad Z13 Gen 2 from Lenovo is an amazing device. I adore the new AMD 7000 series processors' increased efficiency as well as their flax fiber appearance. It has the same display as the previous generation, and it appears to have the same touchpads and keyboards. Although it's not a significant change, upgrading for the new appearance and better chipsets might be worthwhile. If you don't care too much about the appearance aesthetic, you aren't really missing out on anything because it is sufficiently similar to the Gen 2. You can purchase this capable business machine for less than $1,000, contingent on the sale. What do you think about the new generation of laptop? Write your thoughts in the comments. Have a nice day and God bless you.